Hello and welcome back. Today I am so excited to share with you my new creations. 2022 signature blended chocolate drinks. Raspberry and hazelnut chocolate, orange and almond chocolate, sounds good, and vanilla matcha chocolate. So without further ado, let's start with our first drink, raspberry and hazelnut chocolate. We need a blender. For the ingredients, I'm going to use hazelnut syrup here by Monin. I'm going to use raspberry puree. This one is very premium. You can also use the ones in bottles. And I'm going to use the star of the show, which is of course chocolate. This is 70% dark chocolate, pure, unsweetened. And I'm going to use Frappe Base. Now this is just to make sure the blend will be smooth and also the flavor will be enhanced. We are also going to use water and plain milk and a cup of ice. So into the blender, cup of ice, our milk, water. I'm going to put 2 scoops, this is 4 teaspoons, not equivalent to tablespoon, of my chocolate powder. Some of you were asking, is it the same as cocoa powder? Well, make sure the ones that you will be using are good for beverages, for drinks. And I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of my Frappe Base. So for the ingredients, you can check the description box below for details on where you can find them. Now my raspberry puree is unsweetened, so I'm going to make my base drink a little bit sweeter. 1 ounce of hazelnut syrup and into the blender. It's time to assemble our drink. What I need here is my 16-ounce cup or 500 milliliters, and I'm going to use my frozen raspberry puree. This time I'm going to put my whipped cream in between. So instead of putting it on top, I'm going to put it at the middle to create that separation. And then I'm going to pour my blend over. And the icing on the cake, a cherry on top. 1 drink down, raspberry hazelnut chocolate. Absolutely delicious. On to our next drink then. It's going to be orange and almond chocolate. For this, the flavor, we are going to use almond. This is a local brand, and I am going to use my orange puree. This is a homemade orange puree, really just orange, and I put a little bit of sugar to make it a little bit sweeter, and then we are ready to make our drink. So into our blender here, 1 cup full of ice. I'm using crushed ice here, a lot easier to blend. 2 scoops of my cocoa powder or chocolate powder, and then just to make this really flavorful and well blended, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of my Frappe Base. And for the sweetener of this drink, I'm going to use this delicious, I really love this one, is Almond Syrup. And I'm going to put 22.5 or 3 pumps of this syrup. This is the only sweetener that I'm going to use for this drink. So 3 pumps, 1, 2, 3 pumps of my almond, and again, milk and water. The reason why I combine milk and water here is just to make it on the dark side, so making it like dark chocolate, but at the same time making it tasty and creamy with the addition of the milk. You can use any milk of choice. I'm just using plain fresh milk here, and then into the blender. First, I'm going to start with my orange layer. This is just 1 whole orange. 1 whole orange with a bit of sugar there, and then I'm going to put my whipped cream. Put it along the side. This is just to really separate your drink as well as make it a bit more creamy. And then our chocolate blend over. Now this is rich and chocolatey. Then add some chocolate shavings there. And of course, the cherry on top. Orange and almond. Wow, who would have thought they would be a perfect combination? Well, we're going to find out. Starting from the top. I love the taste of that almond with this chocolate, making it just a little bit different from your normal regular dark chocolate. And now we are going to mix it with our orange, just giving it a bit of a tangy taste. When you make this drink, you can also put the cream on top, but this is just the way I would like to present it, just to make it look different and also attractive. Anything with tapioca pearls at the bottom, this drink definitely beats it. Fresh orange that you can bite into, and the taste of that orange combining with that chocolate and of course that almond, perfect combination. On to our final drink. It is going to be vanilla matcha chocolate. 1 cup of ice and same amount of chocolate, 2 scoops. You really want it to be rich, so do not skimp on the amount of chocolate powder that you use in this drink. And then 1 tablespoon of the Frappe Base. And for the sweetener, we're using vanilla. For the vanilla syrup, because I'm going to make a matcha sauce, which is a little bit sweet, so I'm going to use only 2 pumps of my vanilla syrup. Okay, and then the water, milk, and start to blend. For the matcha sauce, I'm going to use 45 milliliters of my milk syrup. Into this, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of my matcha powder. I'm going to use my matcha whisk just to make sure the matcha is fully dissolved. Now you can make this matcha sauce in advance. You can refrigerate it so that each time you make this drink, all you have to do is to pour about 45 milliliters of this matcha mixture. And we're going to add our cream along the sides. All you're looking for here is to get that separation between the matcha and the chocolate. As you can see, pour your drink to the center to fill that gap there, and make sure that you still have that separation, the green separation at the bottom. If you have something on top, then make it into a spiral design. Finish it off with some chocolate shavings. Cherry on top. Third signature drink, vanilla matcha chocolate. Now for this drink, the sweetener is with the matcha sauce, so I would say there's a very little sweetener added to the chocolate blend. So if you try it just from the top to the bottom, the top has got that delicious taste of chocolate with vanilla. It's just almost like very, very plain chocolate with something that is absolutely delicious. And now, if you mix the chocolate with the matcha, it's just going to add a different kind of sensation. So it's a burst of flavor there. Matcha, chocolate, and of course the vanilla, and that rich cream in the middle. So when you make this drink, you don't have to put a lot of cream there. But I do love the taste of that chocolate shaving, so make sure you get good chocolate. This one is my favorite of them all because I love matcha really. But I would say the 3 drinks, raspberry and hazelnut, and then we have the orange and almond, and now vanilla matcha, they are all sensational. You must give this a try for home and also for business. Stay tuned for coffee signature drinks coming up. In the meantime, don't forget to click that subscribe button below, and I'll see you again for more of these video tutorials. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.